Good morning.
3D.
Here with Rob and Tracy at the Orlando. Just taking on a little walk, catch up with some news and chit chat, and generally have a little walk before it gets warm here. It's really sunny and warm in the UK today.
Surprise! I actually got sunburnt yesterday. Sunburnt.
On a bank holiday too, so we're going home to have an afternoon of chilling in the garden, but we're obviously getting our bit of our exercising, and there's lots of news coming out of Orlando, so we thought we'd catch up with you guys. So yeah, and this also is my new camera.
Ooh, supplied by
because
husbands now when wives need a bit.
Husband's bought it because I'm rubbish. I can't. He bought me a gimbal to use on my phone. Can't get on with it, and the basis for that is that I can't actually see the phone without my glasses on, so I can't press anything on the phone to make it work without my glasses on. So I'm stop, start, on, off, stop, start, on, off. I said, get me something that I can press a red button to make it record and a red button to make it stop. That's what we've got.
That's that. It's got a built-in tripod handle controller.
So I can literally press the red button on the tripod that I'm holding and it stops and starts from there. Brill. So, here we are on our little walk in our little nature reserve. You may remember these from all the lockdown videos when we weren't allowed to go anywhere.
I've got a stick.
That's got a stick. We are allowed to go places now, but we still like to have our walk with the nature and the whatever, don't we?
Yeah. I like a walk. I love a walk. I do a 10k every day after work, mainly.
And Rob has a stick for some bizarre reason.
Pointing.
Okay.
And in case tigers come, so I can hit them on the snout.
He's random, isn't he? Anyway.
Bad tiger.
We would never hit a tiger on the snout.
No, I wouldn't.
Not that we like to see a tiger in...
You don't know, there's some funny animals in Canada.
Yeah, well that's true. Yeah. So here we are, basically. Have an hour you walk.
Ah, cool. Well, that's a bit close, but you know.
Well, my arms aren't long enough. I mean, you can only do so much.
I can't give you new arms. I've got your new camera.
You can do so much.
Do you want a stick to put it on? I hold it with a stick.
With the equipment you're given, can't you?
I have a stick.
You can only do so much with the equipment you're given.
Oh,
anyway,
there's a route there.
I'll film myself for a second, then I'll film him while I'm talking. So yesterday we had a brilliant day. We went to Northampton to a food festival with son and daughter-in-law Ash and Tiff. Long time since we've seen them, so there was full-on hugs and everything. Yeah. Which is lovely.
Because we can now.
Because we can. And yeah, we had a lovely day with them, so it was beautiful to be able to just go see them, hug them, play with the dog, have some food.
Hello, Chip.
We had some nice food and everything.
And Marvin.
And Marvin, then we met Marvin the tortoise, which is a bit random, but yeah, Marvin the tortoise. So that's all good. So yeah, what was I going to talk about? Oh, I was going to say, I noticed lots of our vlogging friends this week have started putting stuff on, like, you know, it's our 2-year anniversary, 3-year anniversary and all of that. I've no idea what our anniversary is, but
it's sometime about now-ish, summertime-ish.
What I was going to say was, obviously we called ourselves the Orlando because the plan was to talk through for UK people who didn't really know how to book a holiday to Orlando.
Oh, a wedding, that was a main one as well.
And the wedding, to you know, book a holiday, how you do it from start to finish, how you think about where you want to stay,
yeah.
how you... So the plan was to start, we called it, obviously, share our love of all things Orlando, and then haven't been to Orlando. So, it feels a bit bizarre to call ourselves the Orlando when we've actually, all the footage we're using and all the pictures are from trips gone by. So since we set this up, we've not set a toe in Orlando.
No.
He's choking today.
No.
So, which is a bit grim. So anyway, so like all of our other friends have said, bear with us, please.
Yeah.
We're trying our best. We don't know if we're going to get there this year even. We're obviously at the mercy of Mr. Biden, Mr. Johnson, third waves, vaccinations, you name it.
But we are double vaccinated now. As of Saturday and Friday, we are double vaccinated. So
we have no idea if we're going to be allowed in this year, and because we've got these set dates. So we may still be called the Orlando for another year, having still not set foot in Orlando. Yeah. But what we're doing our best to do is still talk to you about replanning our trips if we have to, and about anything we can find in the UK that's sort of vaguely Disney related, Universal related, trips that we do, anything like that really.
Them down there. So
So
take two.
expect it.
Silly.
So it was a gentleman with his dogs there and didn't want to film him without his permission, obviously. So yeah, he stopped very kindly for us to whiz by. So yeah, so this is me trying out my new camera and saying please bear with us. We know we're called the Orlando and we love to talk about all things Orlando, and that will continue, but it could be that you're seeing a lot of footage of things that are not Orlando, and we're quite well aware that we won't really get a lot more
And
friends
also,
and followers until we actually start filming in blooming Orlando.
There's only so many photos we've got from past visits and everything that we can keep reusing.
Yeah.
And when we do use things from other people
Yeah.
with their permission, and like we do use things from other people with their permission, so you know we do try and keep it relevant and share stuff. We've got a guy like Jackie from Super Enthused who's over here at the moment. Hello Jackie. Paige and Mr. Morrow, we share their stuff. We get Ear to Ear Magic, all ears, share their stuff a lot, you know, and they're all grateful to say thank you to us. So yeah, but so now I've worked out. Now we've got to walk a step behind. So you know, I know my place.
Fit in the shot. Yeah. So a bit stop-starty then. I was like, don't know what I was doing with my red button. I mean, he's made it so simple for me. I've got a red button and I still managed to press it and record and not record and record in about 20 seconds flat. Anyway, practice is, you know, it's the way forward. So, we were just saying.
Right, yeah, we were saying, like, even though we haven't got a lot of like photos and videos, that we can keep recirculating. We don't want to keep putting the same stuff on. We do share stuff from other bloggers and vloggers. Yeah. So, like we were saying, Ear to Ear, Jackie from Super Enthused, Paige and Mr. Morrow, all ears.
And we're encouraging you to watch their stuff as well, and certainly watch Ear to Ear's live streams. If you want to get in the parks, get on Ear to Ear's live streams. You can join in with the chat. It's a nice little community.
It's lovely actually joining the chat because Chris and Susan, nicest people, but Chris is as funny as well.
He's very funny, yeah.
Chris is very funny, and I've got to find out why he doesn't like mushrooms. I've got that.
We're going to ask that in the next live stream tonight. So yeah, join them tonight, find them, Ear to Ear Magic, join in. Lovely community of people, very entertaining, and you get to go read, basically, sorry I'm swapping hands aching, you get to go in the parks, basically. Get
to the Nuffield lights and get some lights on.
You get
my new watch, by the way.
Lovely. Oh, and my new t-shirt, which you obviously can't see what's written on it because I'm not going to, walk trying to film my own self. But basically, it's part of Pickle Vixie's, one of her latest collections, the Jurassic Park collection. So clever, her design, so clever, so funny, so good. So we both got new Jurassic Park t-shirts from Pickle Vix, so check her out as well if you haven't had a look. My one actually says, it's one of my favourite lines from any of the Jurassic Park films, where Jeff Goldblum says, yes, but if Pirates of the Caribbean breaks down, the pirates don't eat the tourists. That's what mine says. And yeah, thank heaven they don't.
No, exactly, thank they don't.
No.
So I've got my favourite t-shirt on from Uniqlo. So I've had a mild stroke, I think.
Had just a moment.
I think I've still got sunstroke from yesterday.
Sunstroke, yeah.
I proper burnt my head.
Who knew we'd get sunstroke in the UK? But yeah. So yeah, Pickle Vix, check her out for some very innovative. Oh, we've gone a bit dark.
Yeah.
We're in a little cops type thing. Oh, there we go. We're popping out again, aren't we? To the sunshine. So yeah. So that aside, so bear with us. Yeah, we're trying to bring you news out of Orlando as best we can. But the truth is, obviously, we don't know if we can get to Orlando, and we certainly haven't been to Orlando. Swapping hands again since we started the Orlando vlog and blog, which is madness, really.
Yeah, it's a bit like
it's a bit. We started it. We planned a visit. It went to pot. Yeah. So
we actually had the thing the other day on Facebook, like on the memories thing that popped up this time last year. It said, Walt Disney World have cancelled all your park reservations. And I was I saw that.
That was a miserable day.
I saw that and actually nearly, stuck in a bush. I saw that and actually nearly dashed my phone across the kitchen. The fact it's my brand new iPhone 12, I didn't, but I saw it just like, goddamn, memories.
Honestly. Shocking, but there you go. It happened and there's nothing we can do about it, and it's silly to change the vlog and the blog name now, because basically we do want to bring you news and footage from Orlando because it's our favourite place.
Still like doing it, so
and we still hope to do that, but in the meantime you might get a summer of trips, UK theme parks, whatever else we can do, and in the meantime we'll keep everything
crossed
that we actually make it to Orlando.
But going back to the reservations, the other day I actually booked, do you want me to hold that for a bit? Which is a bit heavy, isn't it?
It's quite heavy on the wrist.
Yeah.
I'll do some work on that.
Yeah. You need some wrist weights. That's Amazon later. We need to get a directional microphone for this, so that's Amazon later.
Oh yeah, we've got to get that too.
But on the thing of the theme park bookings,
I've just decided it's better. Why didn't you tell me that?
I've just realised that myself.
Honestly,
Every
it's
day's
good
a
that we're not
score
bringing you footage from Orlando because it'd be really shonky because we're
Would.
really not good yet.
And I've noticed you've already put a thumbprint on the lens, you swine.
You were going to call me something else
Oh,
then, weren't you?
I
He was going to swear
I was
and
just
he changed
swine.
his mind at the last minute.
Should we go this way?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, going back to the bookings, we've seen a circumvented route.
Look at the Sham stream, by the way.
Oh, yes, it's a little stream. Wonderful. Lovely.
Anyway,
Moving on.
back to it.
Okay. Right. Fourth time for Orlando bookings. We've been trying to book dining reservations. And we've had the devil's own game, to be fair. For some reason, because we're staying in a Disney
Good neighbour hotel.
Good Neighbour hotel. All our park reservations are linked to booked on the clicking on the app, sorted. We tried to book Topolino's breakfast thing.
Yeah, the
See,
Riviera.
Riviera.
Topolino's, is it Topolino's Terrace?
Yeah.
Whatever. The character breakfast at
Yeah.
the Riviera.
Tried to book that, wouldn't let us, says you haven't got a park reservation. We got, yeah, we have, look, it's here.
Haven't
Showed
got
them, I'll show them my
yeah.
camera. Look, see you get.
Haven't got a resort reservation.
Right, okay. So Tracy rang up the lovely, lovely people at Walt Disney World.
It's a lovely cast member.
They says, you are on the list, you have got reservations, but for some reason there's a glitch in the app because you're not staying on official Walt Disney World property. Now, if you really listen to this, you can try and help us with this.
Well, what's going on?
We can't get a thing. Oh, there's a big pile of mud there, so we might have to go back around. You can't book it. But the lovely woman at Disney, or lovely man,
I spoke to a man personally.
lovely man, said, oh God. I'm not walking through that, we'll have to go back the other way. There's a big pile of mud.
Yeah.
Not walking through that. No.
Right.
The lovely bloke at Disney made up a phantom reservation for us. Got it all booked in. We now have the official booking for the breakfast at Topolino's Terrace. Sorted. So I thought, me being me, we've got a resort.
Take two.
Take two. We've got a resort reservation for Hollywood Studios. So I'm going to book Alga's Cantina because I want my fuzzy torn or a Yub Nub or a Gold Squadron Lager, which you do. I tried to book it. No, nothing. Same again. So I then found Disney World. Lovely, lovely woman. Said exactly the same thing. You can't book it because you're not staying. You're not got a Disney hotel reservation. It's like, yeah, we have. She goes, yeah. There's a glitch in the booking app that won't let you book it if you haven't got it. She goes, but for some reason, as long as you have a park reservation, you should be able to book it. But we can't. So right, okay. So she done the same thing, fudged it for us, sorted that out, got it on there. Booking. Karen, fantastic woman. I've done a cast member compliment.
Yes, I did.
Hashtag.
A cast member compliment for, I think it was Mark. Is it Mark?
Yeah.
Anyway, or Martin. But anyway,
Yeah, all
whatever
sorted.
his name was, I knew, and I did.
Yeah, all sorted. So we got that booked. But if you need anything, just ring them. They will help you.
They were superb,
double quick.
and I can't fault them, but it's a bit of a faff that we've got the My Disney Experience app on our phone. We've got it. We can log in on the laptop. We can do all of those things.
Yeah.
But we can't actually book. We booked all the park pack reservations that way, but we can't book any dining reservations.
Yeah.
But last year we did.
Yeah.
Last year we got
was
the,
like
it's
click,
exactly
click,
the same
dump, dump,
booking, the same hotel, everything about it is
Yeah.
the same, but we still couldn't book it.
Yeah. What the
We
weirdest thing in
booked
the
it
world,
last
man.
year, but can't this year.
Yeah, weirdest thing in the world. Oh, it is heavy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Does hurt your arms.
Anyway,
So
so other news.
I need me a brace stick.
Other news out of Orlando this week. CDC in the US are now saying that fully vaccinated peoples don't need to wear masks
That's us.
in public places. So that's new and interesting, and because of that, Universal have gone straight down that route. Fully vaccinated guests are not required to wear a mask.
And they're asking for proof of the fully
They're not
vaccinations.
asking for proof though, so it is a bit of an honest system. So which is, you can take that as you will. I think it'll either be. Shall I swap sides?
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
I don't know whether people are comfortable with that or not, because you will get people who are doing the right thing, and I'm pretty sure you will get people who are
Not doing
not doing the right thing. But anyway, that's the same the world over, isn't it? All you can do is do you, I'll do me.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
but-
carrying my little card around. I like times 2, let me in, please.
So, you know, that's all you can do, isn't it?
But, what's I falling down there?
But that has definitely happened in... Disney haven't quite gone that far yet. They are saying that you don't have to wear masks outside now.
Yeah.
But you still do on rides and in queues.
But we saw the other day when E2E went. When Tim Tracker went to the park on the 25th of May, all the social distancing markers were in place on the boats and on the jetty at the TTC, going to the Magic Kingdom. E2E went on the Friday, social distancing markers have been removed, and on the boat and on the jetty. So I always think that Disney seem to hang fire a bit to see what happens.
I think, which I don't blame them. I mean, they're a more family-oriented park, so I guess their worry is that everybody would abandon them if it all goes a bit wrong. But hopefully it's going
there are people, some people are complaining that in both parks, cast members still have to wear masks and visors. But it's any big organisation. I work for a big organisation, and we've been told even after June 21st, when hopefully all the lockdown stuff finishes and the restrictions end in the UK, we will still be wearing masks at work, even less than a metre, or working in a group, or working as a cohort. We still have to wear masks till August, I've heard.
Until, I mean, because of a big, and then to use a Disney phrase, in an abundance of caution.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you've got thousands of employees.
Yeah, we're just going this way side again now, so you swap sides.
Like a little dance, isn't it?
It is.
Like Disney and Universal have got a duty of care to their staff members, and if the staff members are mixing face to face pretty close, cycle coming.
Oh, cycle. Cycle.
Thank you.
That's all right, man. I just had an idea though for this camera.
Oh my god, let me just finish this.
Yeah.
So if they've got an abundance of caution, so if those cast members are having to deal face to face with people who aren't wearing masks and may well not be vaccinated, and they can't ask them whether they have been or not, I think it's for their safety.
Yeah,
it's
a corporate safety thing. We do to work.
It's not great, but
we do. Where I work, we do risk assessments for everything basically. You do anything that's out of the ordinary, you have to do a risk assessment and nail it to the floor, make sure it's ironclad. And I suppose what Disney and Universal are doing exactly the same thing, because if they say to their cast members, you don't need to wear masks, and one of them catches COVID at the park and can prove he catches it there.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Lawsuit.
Yeah. Big problems.
Yeah.
So we think that's why, but it seems to be all good news, and hopefully it's all going in the right direction stateside.
If you are there, you see the cast members wearing the mask, don't give them any grief.
Be nice.
Be nice. Say hello.
And
thank them for all their hard work.
From them, let them know that you understand that they're trying to be safe too. So
yeah.
And hopefully, fingers crossed, we're catching up with the States and getting ourselves in order. And
Okay. My idea for the balloon. No, my idea for the camera is buy a couple of helium balloons, take the weight off it.
I don't know if that's going to work. Anyway. Right, we're crossing the road now, so. Never right, is it?
Milk bottle legs. Look like 2 bottles of milk.
But it's going again, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like man. Magpies.
Yeah.
Ooh, here we are.
Hello. It's us again.
Part 2.
Yeah, we've stopped for a little swift cuppa. As you do.
Or love plastic coffee.
Stopped a little break and we're back now. Gosh, that magpie's going again, isn't it?
Oh dear,
I don't really know why, but it is. So further, what we're just talking about news and stuff. Lots of physical distancing markers being peeled up and taken away. Plexiglass is coming out of Orlando,
filling
all the
every
rides,
row and
filling
mixing
every
parties.
Mixing parties.
Sorry, I'm doing the knife hand there.
Lots of more resorts opening.
Yacht and Beach Club, or the Yacht Club at least.
Yacht Club, yeah. So more resorts opening. I think Boardwalk's opening as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, it's all going go in Orlando, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
And in Florida generally. So
And if we didn't talk about it before, we were talking about the PRV YouTube thing or Universal put on, which I've watched about 3 million times myself personally.
We've watched it so many times. We're actually sitting on. We've got it and had it on the big TV in the lounge, and we've actually
TV, and it's like
we've
nuts.
actually been almost leaning on the sofa, like we're like that, like we're going on it. She's a bit mad.
When it goes the thing over the top hat and it drops, my axe, I was sitting there. And we watched it again this morning. We were watching Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow. Do you want me to have that a sec? We were watching Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow. And he put the universal footage in. It went over the top. And when it drops, I was sitting there with my pancakes, my breakfast protein pancakes, going, and my stomach flipped. I was like, oh my days. Scary thing. Scary. But it's really good. Really good.
Going.
Oh, man.
So yeah, so we've watched the Velocicoaster a lot, and it's obviously still not opened yet, as it was still just technically, what's it called?
In rehearsal.
Yes, testing and such. So that's good.
But the
official
tribute
opening is the 10th, isn't
10th
it?
of June, but
Oh,
the
and
tribute store's open. I'm quite miffed about that because there's loads of absolutely mint stuff in the tribute store. And I went online, and you can't buy them online.
No, you can't. You can only buy the stuff that's in the normal Universal stores.
Universal will be getting a tweet later today about this.
We want to be able to buy the stuff that's in the
Shake your
tribute
fist.
store.
Damn you.
Let us in.
Listen.
Stop now.
Stop now. God damn it.
Start it again.
Whatever. Quite lucky where we live, actually, to be
Hopefully
fair.
you can hear the bird song in the background. So like I say, we're just heading off now back home, and our plan is to
Chill.
lounge around in the garden. I've got a few little garden jobs I want to do, to be honest with you. So,
Oh, mate.
and
We weren't filming it, but he's phoned it just because he thought we was filming
he
it.
thought he was filming, so he's giving us a wave, but that was nice.
Bless him.
Yeah. So so we're heading off home. We've got a few little garden jobs. Got some new lights to hang over and things. So we're going to do that and plant some new
Herbs.
Herbs.
No, herbs.
Plant the herbs.
Plant the herbs.
And so we're going to do that and then chill.
And I've got to get the sun lounger out for Trace.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll stop inside. Wow. I still say my balloon idea is a good idea for this.
But so it's a lovely day. So surprisingly, a bank holiday in the UK is actually
Sunny, dry, warm. Not a cloud in the sky, as you will see. Oh, it's not a dog crying. Oh, no.
dog howling.
Oh.
Is that okay?
So, yeah, it's a lovely day, and we've got some Tracy's got tomorrow off. I've got all this week off.
I've only got one day of work.
Yeah, one day of work, actually, yeah.
I've got the rest of the week off.
Yeah,
It's not too bad.
so sorted.
Yeah, so busy time. So nice bank holiday for us for a change. So we may not be in Orlando, as our name would suggest, but we are in the sunshine.
It's in our hearts.
And we're in the sunshine.
Yeah.
And we'll do our best to keep you posted on what's going on, and
Yeah.
lots of new deals actually in the UK that have been released for only for UK guests, actually for next year, for
Some good deals.
yeah, like free Disney dining and £250 gift cards and
Dollar.
$250, sorry, gift cards, and lots of good offers actually,
Yep.
and reasonable reductions on room rates.
Staying on Disney property.
Yeah,
Because
staying on Disney property. So we've had a look at some of those, haven't we?
Yeah.
And yeah.
even though we haven't been this year yet, I'm still saying yet, we're looking at next year's as well, because the plan is to try and go next year as well, isn't it? To try and
It is.
catch up.
To catch up with
Try and catch up.
ourselves,
Oh, we've gone in the
because
dark. Oh, do you want to come around the other side?
We're in the cops, isn't it?
There we go. Swapping, and we're swapping.
So we the plan is, because there's so much new stuff there,
In the bushes.
that we're going to try and get a trip in every year for the next couple of years if we
Yeah.
can.
Definitely get a trip in every year.
To make up for lost time.
Yeah.
And obviously next year's trip will depend on whether
And this
year's trip
year when we
happens.
go, I'm saying when, I keep saying when.
Keep saying when. It's very
So when,
optimistic.
yeah. I'm buying about 10 memory cards, and I'm going to fill the lot completely.
Keep us going.
Keep us going,
Just
and
in case.
footage. You're going to be spammed.
He said it was in case it was next year a zombie apocalypse came and everything kicked off again. So I think it's fairly
never know.
unlikely.
When you hear thunder and air, you don't think lightning, you think Godzilla. Because everything that's gone on, all this stupid path every time. Every time this path, I have...
Comedy genius. Anyway, so
Oh, big pigeon.
we'll head off through the rest of our walk. We'll do a bit of filming when we get back to the garden just to close off.
Yeah.
So you'll see.
Because we can use the built-in tripod that's on the handle.
Yeah. So we'll carry on our walk and switch you off for a bit so we can stride out, and we'll be back in the garden next time you see us.
Yeah. Lovely garden, sun trap all day.
Sun trap.
You'll probably
Flowers
see
just
a
coming out.
you'll probably see a flat cat Because she loves to come outside and just lie and just lie. She's just like a puddle of fur.
Yeah, and unfortunately for you, you'll probably see my legs stretched out on a sun lounger as well.
So, that's all for now. We'll catch up a bit in the garden. See you later. It's alright a bit. Is it on? Is it on, Trace? It's on.
Oh, this is meant to be a quiet filming of nature. Be quiet.
Oh! Like being in Fort Wilderness, ain't it? From your back.
Right, so this is what was purchased on today's little visit. So those have got to go up. I also got some basil, some coriander, some rosemary, which are going in my herb garden. And I thought I'd give you a little look at some of my garden. Here's another little water feature. It's nice to have a bit of running water, isn't it? It's my poppies that popped this morning. There's a wee fountain. Pretty, isn't it? So, let's copy it up. This is some Jerusalem sage about to pop. Some poppies. There's peony. There's bloom. And more poppies back there. This is the tomatoes. And this is where the lights are going to go. So I have tomatoes here. I have jasmine here. I have honeysuckle here, which actually all adds up to a very nice fragrant place to sit, as you can see. Very pretty. These are my lupins about to pop, and
Cable ties for these?
yes, and this is us ready. Sun Lounge is going to arrive and we just along there, and that's us done.
Well, that's his flip flops on.
Rod's got his flip flops on.
Stand by for a broken ankle.
Are they R2D2
R2D2 ones.
R2D2 Havianas, and I've got my, you can't see them now, they're in shadow.
Mickey Mouse ones.
Yeah, where are they? There you go. That's me. Oh, there's a little bow in them. Anyway, so yeah, this is us for the rest of the day. So we'll take a picture later of the lights when they come on. And yeah, happy days. If anybody wants me for the rest of the day, this is where I'll be. Listening to the trickling water and somebody mowing their lawn or drilling. And this is where he'll be under the umbrella doing the vlog and drinking nice drinks. Happy bank holiday Monday, everybody.